and welcome to a long overdue episode of Thistle's Game Patch. It's been a while. It's been a real long while. It's been since August. I'm sorry. Stuff happened. Lots of stuff happened. I'm gonna unmute Josh, who is here with me.
Hello.
You should be able to hear some lovely music as well.
Yeah.
So things that happened since August. I turned 31. Happy birthday to me. I experienced some super burnout at work, which is still ongoing. Hi, Told. Thank you for joining.
What's up, Told?
I'm trying to make some hot moves in the work department to get to a place where I am not so utterly miserable, but that is a work in progress. And what else has been going on? I went to Scotland for 2 weeks. And that was a blast. My gran turned 90 about 3 days before I turned 31. So I got to see her and hang out with her, and she's just the coolest person in the world. So, very needed trip that I went away for. And, yeah, so it's been a while since...
Well, you actually did stream in September, but we just didn't do Final Fantasy.
Yeah, so I will say a longer hiatus for Final Fantasy than just seeing my face on stream. We played Root the last time, which I think I just needed a little bit of a break from Final Fantasy and like stress combat games. I needed something that was more just like strategy.
It was fun.
It was fun. Root is, I really like it. I hope we get to do another stream soon of it. I'm hoping to get Bucky a little bit more on board with it, because he's played it, I think, twice with us and has seemed very confused by it. But, and we're gonna get, we're hoping to get Jonathan from, Dungeon Drunks.
Nailed it.
Okay, sorry. There's two podcasts, or there was Drunks and Dragons, right? And then
There's Drunks and Dragons, which is now Greetings
Adventurers. And then there was Dungeon Drunks. Okay, I always got them swapped in my head, but we're gonna hope.
And Dungeon Drunks used to be Dungeons and Dragons and Drunks, and they changed their name to Dungeon Drunks.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, that we're gonna try and get him involved because he is super into Root and he's overall just like the best dude. Yes, so many Johns. So many Johns. We collect Johns.
I mean, even Dungeon Drunks has 2 Johns in it.
That's true. That is another thing. Many Johns involved. Our John is chilling out in our apartment.
Oh, he's playing D&D right now, actually.
Is he? Well, there you go.
Is.
Playing D&D without us. Okie dokie. So, where we left off in the game, let me see if I can. Nope, that's the wrong one. This is the right one. Okay. So, where we left off in the game, we had just gone to the Makalania Temple, where we were going to confront Seymour, or like, Yuna wanted to talk to him. We were dicking around, and then we found the sphere from Lord Jiskel of the Guado, who was like, "My son's a total dick. He killed me. Avenge me. I failed you, Spira." So we saw that, and we were like, we gotta step to it. We ran to go save Yuna from Seymour. We ended up having a big old battle with him, and he did. We killed him. We did kill him. So then the Guado steward showed up. I can't remember his name, but he was like, "My boy, my precious little baby boy, how could you do this?" And we're like, "But Jiskel said..." And he was like, "Yo, this Jiskel," and took the sphere and like crushed our evidence, which we really should have taken that with us. Very short-sighted of us. And now we're on the run. We solved the puzzle of the temple. It was not my finest and most efficient work, but we did it. And now we are going to run for our little butts. Also, it's going to take me a little bit to remember all of the button sequencing of this. So keep in mind or just forgive me if I go in and out of menus stupid. All right, we're loading.
I think I forgot about the whole being on the run or Seymour thing, because the last thing I remember clearly is the beautiful landscape of green screen.
So yeah, that was a while ago. That was the far plane where we meant to go see the far plane and instead just saw the like green screen backdrop, which was very, very funny.
Was that pre-lightning fields?
Yes, actually.
Huh. Or the Thunder Plains, is that called?
Thunder Plains is, yes. Okay, so now it starts. Now we running. That's all we're doing right now. Where the Guado are chasing us, we're like, oh shit, we got to go, bitch.
Oh, they are legitimately chasing you.
They are
That's
chasing
cool.
us, yes. So this is not just like random encounters where you hit them. They're going to catch up to me, and we're going to get into a fight. Because they are faster afoot than I am.
Wow, Titus's hitbox is something else.
What do you mean?
As in, like, the guy didn't even touch you. You were just, like, a couple feet behind you. And, like, this is far.
Oh, yeah. It's... Sorry, there's a motorcyclist. It is because, they want you to get caught. Frankly.
Yeah.
We're gonna swap him out with Riku, and we're gonna swap him out with Riku so we can steal from this guy. And special steal.
So, from a slight game dev point, I feel like that there was a misstep there. It's not a big deal, but if all the other random encounters require you to make contact, and they wanted you to get into an encounter, they should have just made the speed ever so faster.
I mean, it is. It is faster than. Like he is the Guado is faster than I am.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I
that
mean,
we
yeah,
know.
it's
Like
me
that.
being nitpicky.
Don't like confused. Okay, so the reason why I am stealing from him is that when you attack him, ouch. He uses a like auto heal function. So so it is good to kind of rob him of all of his items. Ouch.
So we can't use potions.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna.
Can you switch out Kamari when he's confused?
No, he's basically like charmed. You
Gotcha.
would say in a D&D format, like he kind of attacks indiscriminately. Charmed people or the kind of confused people can also attack themselves, which is a little.
That's pretty common.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Pokemon, right? Confused, and then they're like, ow. Oops.
Yeah. He made a great noise. All right, let's skip him to hitbox of the
Told
creature.
hitbox.
Oh, sorry.
Never mind.
We both got excited to say what Told
Well,
says.
I'll say you're playing.
I'm
You're
playing.
good. Told says hitbox of the creature was a literal box, just a single polygon. Yeah. Nowadays they tend to use hitboxes tend to be a lot more pixel perfect, and the colliders, which are usually used for collision event triggering, is usually a capsule for people. They tend to be like a rectangle or cylinder for the body, and then the bottom tends to be the half sphere. So that way it's a little bit neater for ground detection. But back in the day with these, not as much. And also hitboxes really aren't as needed, say, in like this game compared to, say, Halo or Counter-Strike or something
Right,
where
right.
pixel perfect you will notice.
Yeah, also, combat is far more structured. Oh, shit, you survived that, you little crazy, funky little turtle? I mean, good for you, buddy, but... Dang. Okay, there is a chest up here, I think. There's something.
It's still amazing how well you know this game.
I played the shit out of this game. I didn't have many friends in high school, but the friends that I had were very into this game, so I was also very into this game. Alright, let's get my boy a Waka.
Waka waka.
Waka waka! Yeah, you get him. That is one nice thing about okay.
What's a nice thing about what?
Sorry, it's one nice thing about when Lulu gets confused. Like, she doesn't use her spells, she only uses her Moogle, so unless you got Death Touch on that thing, you're kind of fine. There it is.
I felt like that was similar to Vincent in Final Fantasy VII. His attacks were pretty shit. He had more of an ability to do like Death Blow, which was very good, but his basic attacks were really small compared to everybody else.
Gotcha. Can I tell you that I tried to play Vincent's video game?
Dirge of Cerberus?
Yes, I tried to play it when I was in college, and it's very dark. Meaning the actual screen is very fucking dark. And to see anything, I had to like I had to basically sit in the dark to see. And what ended up happening is that it's also kind of like, I mean, probably now I would be like, it's not scary at all. But at the time, I thought it was pretty scary, and especially with like how sudden combat could be. So what ended up happening is that my roommate kept fucking scaring the shit out of me because they'd like bust up into our room and like the lights would be off and I would be so like ready for a fight that I would just be like, ah! Like it's screaming my head off.
Are we supposed to run?
I played Dirge of Cerberus for a little bit. I'm pretty sure John beat it, and I may have borrowed his copy of the game for when I played it. But I really couldn't get into it very much. It was not the kind of game that I was expecting for a Final Fantasy game, which is, I mean, it's a very different type of game. It's an action third-person shooter, if I remember right.
Yeah, it's very, like, gunsy.
Yeah, and I think it was kind of going after Devil May Cry in a bit because of, you know, similar character with Vincent compared to Dante. But it wasn't really my thing very much. And Vincent, I could take or leave him.
I mean, I do like Steve Bloom.
Oh, was he the voice for it?
I'm pretty sure Steve Bloom was the voice for him.
Told says I have the disc for Dirge of Cerberus next to my PS2 still. Nice. Actually, John still has this, probably on the shelf inside.
Doesn't surprise me. Oh, we got a troll in the dungeon.
Told says I played it once though and never went back. Yeah, similar kind of thing. I played it and said, "Oh, this is nice." Now I'm fine.
Okay. Oh, it's a Wendigo. Only uses physical attacks, curing its berserk. Okay, so we need to steal. And...
What did you think, baby, about the Cowboy Bebop teaser that came out today?
I thought it was cute. I thought it was very. Ouch! Oh fuck! Owie! Stand by. Wait. Ow.
Waka waka.
Waka waka.
Told. I looked up Wendigo in mythology recently. Very different from the Yeti in Final Fantasy games. Yes, absolutely.
Oh yeah, super different.
If you listen to the Spirits podcast with Julius Feeney and Amanda McLaughlin, they talk about Wendigos in one of them, and also I think one of the D&D is for the Sans Pants World of Darkness ones goes after the lore of Wendigo. It's a bit pretty messed up stuff.
No! Stop it! Oh, fuck. Ouch. Okay. What do I do here? I go to Titus.
Well, while you're doing that, the Cowboy Bebop teaser I thought was very cool with like style and how they use the frame and the effects around to manipulate what was going on. I'm just hoping that the whole show isn't like that, and they go more of a Scott Pilgrim route where they use some of that and then take a break from it and then go back to it and then take a break from it, because over and over I can feel that being too much.
Yeah, I mean,
also,
I can see it being kind of, but I thought like the whole like, I thought the editing was, but I don't think they're gonna have panels in the same way that the teaser did, you know?
well, I don't know. Maybe. For Happies.
Maybe.
But I
don't
also
know.
remember, like, it's a different show than the anime, and it should very much be looked at as two different things. But one thing I remember from Bebop was a lot of the long takes
Mhm.
and, you know, staring at the emotion that was going on, or like somebody breathing and the extreme close-ups and such. And that was a very cool style about it. And this one, I could barely hold on to what was going on at the time because everything was very, very quick cut. Edgar Wright, Scott Pilgrim-y kind of deal.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fair to say that it was specifically a teaser about this, like, all right, oh god, I'm gonna do that instead of using his, I'm not as familiar with the damn, but no, sorry, we're struggling, right now. Okay.
Yeah, Yuna's fine. She'll be okay.
Yeah, we
See?
gotta Stop. Okay.
Waka, on the other hand, not so much.
Waka is doing a real Kent Brickwood special right now. God, he's got a lot of hit points left.
If Nick would play anybody in this party, it would be Waka.
Oh,
can see that.
absolutely, absolutely. Hold on, let me try to get rid of Berserk, so maybe he doesn't hit as hard. Okay. Thank butt for that. Let's get Mr. Delicate Flower up here.
Come to think of it, like Nick would be Waka, and I would be nobody in this party. Just not a one.
I could see you being Aaron.
I mean, I appreciate the massive compliment, but
Okay. Yuna, I'm gonna swap for Titus.
I mean, I guess that's the closest.
Ay, caramba. Okay. Okay. Waka, he's blind. You could. Okay. Okay.
Is the Wendigo like weak against anything, or can you resist anything? Do you have barrier?
So he does. He's got a shell on him and stuff that is giving him some buffs.
Can you
I
break the
don't-
shell?
I don't think I have that power yet. I have. So Shell rages magic defense. Protect uses their actual defense. I
And the
don't have-
Wendigo has both up.
Yeah, and I don't think I have Dispel. Okay, let's fucking. I need someone with more hit points. So let's do Zion. Just
Is
so-
Ifrit down? Is that why you can't use him?
Yeah, I basically took Ifrit out to use his overdrive and just kind of just take the other two out and do some damage.
Do any of your summons have a Dispel ability?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so at this point.
Dispel. I'm not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Dispel. Dispel.
Yeah. Right.
So while you're going through this, I to talk to Told, basically, because Told, I believe you're the only one here, so thanks, man. I hopped into playing Pokemon cards again, and no, not by myself. Gavin, my kiddo, he had a bunch of cards, and he wanted to make some decks out of them. So he made some decks. Oh, very nice, baby.
Thank you.
So I hopped back into that after teaching him Yu-Gi-Oh! And after teaching him Magic. And man, what a much more accessible game for a 7-year-old. Like it was built for them. It was fun. It was quick. Very one-sided sometimes, though.
And then we all fell down. Oh, did I not use Titus at all? I thought I did.
I thought you did, too. I think, didn't you bring him out and then summon right after?
Oh, he was dead. Sorry, he was unconscious when the battle ended. That's why he didn't get any experience points.
Ah.
Yuck. Oh, I have tea.
Just
I
like the
forgot all
Pokemans.
about my tea.
Praise be to Yevon.
Did you get your tea? or
That's
is-
what I
did.
would have said
Okay.
if I was a follower of Yevon. We were all there, and in one piece. Even if I had a headache from wondering what was in store for us next.
So, a fun fact about me, I say praise be to Yevon all the time in my regular day and like life.
I can not agree to that.
Attest?
Attest to that. Yep.
Yep. And it does have a fun like thing of a slight confusion for people who are not used to it, but it can be interesting. All right, we talked.
We're
Lulu.
under the lake ice, aren't we?
Yes.
Told says,
Look,
I'm sure Yevon
That's
appreciates
the
it.
bottom of the temple. We've fallen a long way.
Yeah, like a fucking impossible to survive amount, Lulu.
So now we're the traitors that killed a maester.
Yeah, but he was definitely a bad boy.
So now we're the traitors that killed a maester.
Amazing she recorded that
now,
take
I
twice
wonder?
and sounded exactly the same.
What now? You act first and think later, don't you? I mean, can't you be a little more responsible? We're all depending on you, you know?
A lecture.
No. Just a suggestion.
You
Peralta,
should
do you
place
see me
trust
as a
in your
father
friends.
figure? No, I see you as a
But you
bother
can't expect
figure.
someone to
You're always
protect you all
bothering
the
me.
time.
It's basically.
You would do well to
what it is.
remember that.
That Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Is
Yes.
that a lecture?
It's advice.
He accidentally calls Holt dad.
Oh, yes, you showed me that clip.
Yeah.
Oh, Told, that's pretty cool. You have some friends that work at Pokemon. The TCG
Hey,
or like
Wonka,
Game
would you
Freak
cheer up?
stuff.
Look, we only did what we had to do.
It doesn't matter. Don't you see? I've always walked the path of Yevon. But now, I'm a traitor. How could this happen? Damn!
It's not Riku's fault either.
Huh? You don't know how I feel.
I don't, buddy.
I was thinking if John's going to be anyone, it's probably going to be Riku.
I might have to make him move.
I'm sure Yuni's okay. How are Lulu and Waka?
Well, Waka's in shock. Can't blame him either. And Lulu, well, she's just the same as always.
She's so together. All grown up, I guess.
I guess.
Well, just give me 5 or 6 more years.
So, Kamari, how do we get out of here?
Hey, don't change the subject.
We climb.
Kimari too.
Only those who try will become.
Huh?
There is no
I think
try.
he means
only
you have to
do.
work hard if you want to be like Lulu.
Oh, I will.
Kimari think Riku should stay Riku.
Huh? Hey, are you saying I'll never be like Lulu? Kimari!
How can you laugh at a time like this?
Yuna?
Oh God.
I wanted to
Tulsa's-
confront Maester
never
Seymour
mind.
about his
Hold on a second.
father, Lord Jyscal. I wanted to convince him to turn himself in to Yevon's judgment.
In exchange for marriage?
Yes, if that's what it took.
So, what did Seymour say?
He didn't say anything. Now I don't even think it was worth it.
Super wasn't. Should have come
I
clean to the
should have
beginning.
told you what I was going to do.
Absolutely.
Enough. Dwelling in the past is futile.
Hey, you don't have to say it like that.
You want to waste time listening to her regrets?
You don't have to say it like that.
Our immediate concern is Yuna's pilgrimage. Are you willing to go on?
Yes. But then, do you think Yevon will allow it?
The Faith are the ones that give power to the summoners, not the temples or the teachings. If the temples try to stop us, then we will defy Yevon if we must.
Whoa!
I can't believe you said that.
Sir Auron?
Count me out. We have to atone to make up for the sins we have committed. Of course. It's not like I ever liked Maester Seymour, yeah? No way I'll ever forgive him for killing Lord Jyscal. And for trying to do us all in two, you know? But still, the bunch of us going against Yevon? No way!
But still,
What a
we
frame,
have
guys.
transgressed and must face our punishment.
We must go to Bevelle. We must speak with Maester Micah and explain what has happened. There is no other way, I think.
I agree.
Sir Auron,
So it is decided.
will you come with us?
I am the troublemaker after all.
Yeah, that's right. You can always count on Auron to complicate things.
Yeah. Kimari roars and Auron runs off, and...
I never asked you to follow me.
Hey, but that's what friends are for. Right?
Yep.
Thank you.
Jesus, what kind of walk was that?
Friends,
Yeah,
huh?
listen, it's not their smoothest stuff. Okay.
Man,
Oh,
how
I
can
remember
they
the
all
Riku
act like
shamble
nothing's
now.
wrong?
Yup.
Must got nerves of steel or something.
Okay.
You're too edgy. Listen to the hymn and calm down.
Alright. Gotta get Jess.
Cool. So Tulsa, it's Pokemon International, which encompasses everything outside of Japan. They're local, similar to Nintendo. Very cool.
Is that
And I could
coming
be
from the
Michin. I forgot who that is.
Yes, it is Yevon's gift. It soothes the hearts of the faithful.
Who is Michin?
I believe Michin is the old man who tells us all the lore.
Oh, yes, that sounds like a me thing. I'm down for that. Stay a while and listen.
Say, you feel something?
Let me tell you
some
all
kind of
about
bad
Yevon.
vibes or something. I thought so.
Who is that singing?
The faith.
Oh. Huh? The Faith? What? It can sing?
Of course it can. Don't be a fool. Say,
This place smells different now. Can Mari not know if this good or bad?
So what happened to the
I'm sure
Wendigo?
that
What happened to the Wendigo?
Yeah, because it hit the ground
sure
and then
that-
everyone fell, but it died.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm sure that
I don't think I'd see it again unless we have another fight with it. But it's a
Brought you all down as
Can
death
all of you
throes.
know-
Yeah. Riku, can I talk to you? Can you get the France out? There we go.
First time a non-Al bed called me that.
Alright, and then I gotta get this chest. Avengel. What a yo shit.
I was like, oh, weapon. Was that completely off-screen and hidden?
No, you see it. When earlier in the cutscene, Riku's standing over by it, I believe.
Gotcha.
So it's not like it's not invisible.
So what was the Avenger? Was that like a weapon for somebody?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I got distracted by the spirit grid. Yes. Oh, fuck, thank you. I really need her to learn Mug, which I think is actually kind of far from where we are right now. But it is one of her most useful abilities. Yeah, it's
I do appreciate a good mug.
fucking ages away. It means she does damage when she steals, so her thefts are not like wastes of attacks, you know?
Okay.
Alright. I fucking equip. Alright. I think Avenger is either Aaron or I think it's Titus. I'll enjoy counter attack. What do I have got? Sonic Steel, First Strike. Oh, Avenger's fucking way better. Alright,
Told says I gave my Riku a Stein and Kamari a flagon. Good jokes told. Those are welcome here.
yeah, okay. Alright, and then we're gonna talk to Aaron.
Jack used to sing this song.
Yeah, over and over. But not this good, that's for sure.
Another trait you share.
Burn.
What? You were listening? Jeez, can't I get a little privacy?
Your singing reminded me of Spira.
Oh, right. You're not originally from Xanarkand, are you? You homesick?
Maybe.
Say, how'd you get to Xanarkand anyway? Sin? Uh-huh. I thought so.
Yup.
That proved it. Sin was the link between Xanarkand and Spira. Which means, if we kill Sin, I'll never be able to go home.
What kind of leap was that?
Well, he's saying that if Sin is the only
The
way to
singing
transport
stopped.
a person from this time in Spira back to Xanarkand, and they kill Sin, he's stuck. Oh no!
Yes. Yes.
This is so upsetting.
Man, the graphics are
Oh, god damn it.
Sin!
I really have to figure out what anyway, Sin popped
It
up.
was then I knew.
Gotcha.
That
Well, last
Sin
time
really
we
was
looked
my
it
old
up, I
man.
think it was just a
For the
glitch in the
first
HD
time,
remaster.
I was finally able to believe it.
Dang it!
Sin is
The
green with
song
envy.
You were listening to. What is it this time? Xanarkand. Ah, you homesick too?
That was quite calm for some reason.
Yeah, well,
That's not your world anymore.
remember, Sin has a
You're
toxin,
Sin now.
so he's tripping balls.
Oh, right.
Hey, I'm older now, you know? I know. You want this to end. I'll find a way, promise.
I was wondering why the animation looked like he was swimming when he was just looking at a little puddle, but this makes a lot more sense.
Yep. Yeah.
Paul says, that was a brief cinematic, I think. Same as in the far plane. Codecs might be the issue. Might also be a power management mode setting in the NVIDIA driver. Interessante.
Yup. All right, I honestly forgot about it, and I will see if I can fix it for next time to make sure that the next beautiful cinematic that we have is not all fucked up, because there's one in Bevel
Where
that is
am
just
I?
like super good, very satisfying.
I forgive you this time. Be good for a while, okay?
Seeing pure green screen is so common for me that I just go, oh, someone just didn't cut it in. It's okay.
Run as
It's fine.
administrator mid 2. Okay, all right. So we are in the desert. Frick.
Small little creature.
Yeah. You could have moved.
Need some help?
What's up, Daddy-O?
What's up, Hiru?
Hey,
Welcome, welcome. To catch you up, we were tripping balls. We're in the desert now, and we're fighting this bird.
Yep.
Are you all right?
Okay. We're in the desert. Blah, 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 blah.
So were you just spit out somewhere, or were you all tripping balls wandering and you found yourself in the desert?
So you wake up in the little puddle, and oh, I love Bio. Hello. We're basically kind of finding each other in the desert right now. But you start out with Aren and Lulu.
So were you just spit out in the desert, or did you, like, how did you get?
How do we
from
get
there
here?
to here?
Sin.
Yeah.
Sin.
Oh right, his teleporting abilities. And
Yes,
stuff.
yes.
Right.
Sin has the wonderful thing of just being like, you know, y'all are getting fucked.
Need a transition? Sin.
This thing has too much fucking teeth, is what this is. Way too much teeth.
Nice.
Yay!
This is dangerous, Titus. Why are you flipping your sword around like that?
The others?
Haven't found them yet. We're supposed to stay in one place if we get split up.
Which is real
Wait
dog
here
shit
if you want.
for being able to find
He's
people if
not.
everybody's staying in the one place. But anyway.
That's a fair point.
Alright, we're going this way because there's chest and there's Waka. Literally within screaming distance.
Waka!
Legitimately. Screaming distance.
You alone?
Mm-hmm. Where's Yuna? Damn it! First I lose Yuna, then I'm ambushed by Machina.
His man
Great day I'm
loves to kick shit in sandals. Yay! Albed potions. Super handy.
That
to
just
have.
mean they're better.
Albed potions do a certain number of healing. They're usually only being able to use, and I think they heal like a. Hold on, let me stop making assumptions and actually say the right thing. Items. Albed potions. Yes, so it gives.
Wow.
Yes, it's very cool. Now, the only people that can use Albed potions are Riku and whoever has the use ability. I don't think everybody can use them. Although I might be lying and I'm just forgetting that. But I'm pretty sure it's just Riku or anybody who has the use ability. But yeah, they're nice to have.
Yeah, it's good having a status effect clearer and a healing ability.
Yes.
Kind of wrapped in one.
Okay. Kimari, my dude.
Yuna gone.
It's not your fault, Kamari.
So he decided just to Sisyphus himself.
Yeah,
Like,
he's.
oh, she's gone.
It's time for me to fuck up this particular dune. Ugh. This bitch.
It's like if Jabba the Hutt became a flower.
Yeah. Also, it eats you.
Yeah. Like a
This
flower.
might help your complexion.
So while this fight's going on, other updates. I caught up on some media when Morgan was in Scotland. I ended up watching what was it? Midnight Mass, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I saw Squid Game, which apparently no one has heard of before. I say sarcastically. I almost gave it a pass because I saw what it was like from the trailer on Netflix. I'm like, oh, I've seen this movie before. I've seen this episode before. And then watching it, I realized that they added a lot more depth and gave a spin on this concept that was very good. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. We're in the middle of season 3 of Sex Education right now. We've really enjoyed the show so far.
Yeah, it's really good.
And what else to watch? I caught up on What If, which is pretty cool. That's on Disney Plus for those who haven't seen it. Discovering the What If storylines of Marvel. And I could have sworn I saw something else. Oh, I watched Black Widow, which everyone was giving such shit about for being an awful, terrible movie. And you know what? It was fine. It was not great. It was not horrible. It was a movie that exists and is fine. It's an action film.
Eh.
Pure and simple.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I did not consent to this! I don't consent to this!
And did you say eh?
I said I don't consent to this.
No, before that.
Oh, yeah, no, I just meant, I don't have an opinion about it because I haven't seen it.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, sorry.
Told don't consent to vor?
I don't consent to vor. I'm not feeling it.
Where's the early bird when you need him?
I don't even know if Darkbuster will work. It doesn't have fucking eyeballs. Whatever. Alright.
Yeah, I would say if people enjoyed Haunting of Hill House and like that director's style, definitely give Midnight Mass a shot. And if you like just an uneasy, you don't know quite what's going on, thriller, horror show, I would say give it a shot as well. Don't look anything up, don't spoil yourself or anything. It just goes, and it was a great time. Not Morgan's cup of tea, so that's why.
No,
that's when she was not here.
Morgan does not do the spook 'em scare 'em so much, for good reason.
So, how shall we do this?
It's not super effective, but thank you for moving. Alright. Let's try blue water. See if that's slightly better. Way better! Holy frickin' cow! Okay.
Nice.
That is the way to go with that.
Oh, and if anyone is watching American Rust on Showtime or Blue Bloods on CBS, let me know, because I'm the online editor for it, and I would like to hear people's opinions and thoughts and such.
I killed a Zill.
Nice
That's
job.
how it's done.
Yeah, I didn't want any of that jelly of the Quake, so I'm really glad it died when it did. Alright. Okay. Do I have any... Alright.
Oh, God. Damn cactors.
Alright, I think I'm gonna just try...
At least it's not a Tonberry.
Yes, okay. I need this. Bad news.
Don't you run, Needles!
Shit, okay.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Told asked if Kamari can learn 1,000 Needles from that.
That's a great point. I might have already known it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, shit.
No. A shell is probably a good idea here.
I don't have Yuna, Bo.
Well, look at me not paying attention. I'm too busy trying to entertain with other stuff.
Yeah. Let's get those bitches up. Alrighty. Oh wait, I don't have it.
I don't know. I will look this up in the meantime.
I wonder if it's immune from petrification.
Wow, I put Can Kamari, and the first result was learn 10,000 Needles.
That's immune. It runs away. Okay, that's fine. I got the Chocobo feather from it, so I'm. Well, we didn't get any like experience points. I'm fine with that. Also, this desert has a fucking bajillion of those fuckers, so we'll be fine.
I'm looking this up.
Okay.
It does not look like that ability is in his list.
So I want to keep these guys. They don't do a ton of damage, but they do have really good items on them. So that's why I'm kind of deferring killing them, is because I want to, excuse me, I want to rob them. I want to shake them down.
Everyone, go, go, go!
Okay, special steel. Okay, he doesn't have anything anymore, or if he does, I just don't have it. Skills. No, don't wake him. For goodness sake. Alright, whatever. Ooh, you know what? This sword, for all its counterattack, is not super great.
So are the abilities you can learn as Kamari the Ronzo Rage abilities?
Yes, they're his overdrive abilities.
Okay. So the only ones you can learn are Aqua Breath, Bad Breath, Doom, Fire Breath, Jump, Mighty Guard, Nova, Seed Cannon, Self-Destruct, Stone Breath, Thrust Kick, and White Wind.
Gotcha. I will say, Self-Destruct is a horseshit overdrive. Because it does damage. It does damage, but then you take yourself out of the fucking fight, and you're down a party member. You can't add one.
Yeah, it's horseshit in almost everything, because as a playable character, you never want it, but when you're versing an enemy who has it, you're like, yes, please do that.
I hate it when they self-destruct, because then I don't, if they self-destruct, you don't get experience.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, not in all games, but this one.
In this one, yeah. Equip. Let's take a look at what we got here. We got counterattack. I'm gonna slap Brotherhood on there, because I'm gonna put HP Stroll in there just because we don't have a healer right now. It's fine. Fireball.
Cult says Water Strike seems useful in a desert, plus it's sparkly.
Mm-hmm. That, then little water ball, heat lance, water strike. Have him with that. Okay, that's good. I need to sell some shit. Yeah, it's fine though. We just have initiative. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is where it came from. Balls. All right. And go this way.
So how long are you within Tatooine here?
How long are we in Tatooine?
Yeah.
A little while, actually. This area is pretty big. And it is actually pretty good for a lot of level up, and there are quite a few areas where you can do like mini-game type stuff. There's like a Cactar village. Now, some of this you can come back to when you get the airship. There's some areas you can't go back to.
So it's funny you bring up the airship, because it was something that, you know, I played 7, I played 8, I played a little bit of 9, I played 10, and then when I got to 13, people had an issue with the fact that the game felt too linear, and you couldn't go anywhere just like you would with an airship, which if you've played any of the other ones, like there's always a linear portion and the ability to go back. Like, I'm sure there's one or two that is not like that, but I felt like it was a weird comment towards the game.
Yeah, I mean, Final Fantasy tends to go, you're up to a certain point, and then you hit a point where you can do all of the stuff that you might have missed in the past, and that's fine.
Yeah, and then you final boss it. So
Yeah.
when people said that that was the case, like, oh, it feels too railroady, I'm like, which one wasn't?
Yeah. They need you to go do... I mean, the whole point of Final Fantasy is that you are, like... You're doing a very story-driven, very narrative-based, like, thing. It's not Skyrim, you know? Like, it's supposed to be kind of fucking intensely narratively driven. So they want you to hit the story beats when they want you to hit the story beats.
Yeah, even when you had the world map in like 7 or 8, like you only had a very limited amount of decisions you could do. Toll says 10 and 13 are much more linear than other iterations. There were overworlds to explore earlier. Yes, yeah, the overworlds though, like you can go to place A or place B, and then when you're done with that, you can then move on, which feels very heavily railroaded, which is fine. 13 was a series of hallways for a while. Which I think people may have had a hard time with, like, complete stay in your zone. But as long as the story is good, who cares? It's fine.
And it's Riku!
Oh. Hey guys! Where's Uni?
I
Gone.
think she has to pee.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Gone. Some guardian I am.
You were attacked by an Eldritch monster.
There's something I want to tell you, but promise not to say anything. No glaring either. I know where we are. We're on Bikanel Island. There's a place us Albed call home near here. Uni's there, I'm sure of it. Other Albed must have come and rescued her.
Rescued? You mean kidnapped?
What does it matter as long as she's safe?
That's right. Anyway, I will take you there if you promise that you won't tell anyone about it. Especially not Yevonites, okay? You know they don't like us, Albed. Who knows what they'll do if they knew?
Give me a break. What are you accusing Yevon of this time?
War
Yevon did
crimes.
something really bad to us before.
Well, you Albed must have deserved it.
Ugh. Can't you guys talk about this later?
Just promise you won't tell anyone about this island. Promise?
Waka, come on!
All right, I promise. Lead the way.
Alright.
You got it.
Okay, we got lots of trust. Either. Albed potion. A safe
Safe
sphere.
point.
Yeah. Also important. Okay, so I'm just trying to be careful because I don't seem to remember if there are Albed spheres in the desert. I think they're in home, but
Let me handle the Machina. I can take them apart
I just
piece
wanna make
by
sure.
piece.
yeah. Okay. Remember when we fought these guys in Luca and we were like, these guys suck?
Yeah, but you steal the part from them and they'll just fall apart.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly that.
It's great.
And this is how you get grenades. You don't have to pay a shit ton for them. You just get them in Bikanel Island and you become a grenade billionaire. All right. So Riku stays out with us.
Holt says, but no XP when stealing.
Yeah, you do kind of have a payoff there.
Do you end up using grenades?
Yes. You can use grenades quite frequently, and also they make for really good mixers when you have like another item for like Riku's overdrive.
Gotcha. I tend never to use the, like, projectile throwable items.
They're useful. There's some of Yuna's overdrives are fucking OP
You
as
sure this is
shit.
the way?
Yeah. I
Do you need
think.
grenades for that?
You can use, like, if you get, like, some rare items and you mix them with grenades, you can definitely do some heavy damage. Alright, I gotta take care of this little flame boy, because he hit big. Ah, shit! That's not who I wanted to attack. Alright, well, hell. Well, hell.
What is the problem?
I wanted to avoid that.
Oh, that, I see.
Yes, that is what I wanted to avoid. Okay, so, yeah, so I'm gonna use a, Albed Potion. And this is really nice, I think, because they took your healer away. They're like, we have to give you something within the game that will allow you to heal multiple party members a fairly decent amount of health.
That's very smart.
So it allows Yuna and or Kamari, if you have them at use, to be more of your healer role while you don't have Yuna in your party. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this bad boy. Fuck off. And we're gonna walk it back and we're gonna get rid of this bitch. Bye-bye! Dope. Alright. Nice.
All of the heals.
All of the heals. Okay. Come on. Okay. Sipping powder. Yonk.
So approximately how far in do you think you are at this point?
I'd say about approaching half. Oh. Yeah, it's a big game, and it also depends on how much time you spend in different places. And that may sound obvious, but like, you can spend a very long time in the Calmlands, just grinding, and you can also spend quite a long time here in this desert because it's quite big. So I would say probably approaching half. I feel like once we get to Bevelle is where the true kind of like... Alright, that doesn't cure blindness. Bevelle is really where the story like changes. Let's see. Eye drops. Ugh. Ugh. Alright. I'm gonna swap out with Waka. Get wrecked.
It's over.
So this is gonna be some grinding, and potentially what I might do is get to more interesting places in the desert the next time we're here. But yeah, this is... something's written here. Home ahead! We know so much Albed, guys! We know all of this! Woohoo!
We're able to read a whole sentence.
We're able to read a whole 2 sentence. That one is a little bit harder. Ahead is a place to rest. I am thinking. It is.
No problem.
Which is very silly having Riku with you, and you're like, I don't know what this says.
Yeah.
Just go, hey Riku, what is this?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, like, within the canon of it, you can say, what does this say? Or, like, what's this letter?
I also see Titus being like, I know what it says.
Yeah, because he is a dumb shit.
Yeah.
Miss. Oh no, I got it. Cool. Ouch. Ouch.
Miss me?
Correct.
I just realized the little pointer for who you're going to attack moves with the model. It's a nice touch. The pointer for who you're going to attack is not a static arrow. It actually moves with the character. Moves with the enemy, rather.
Oh, okay.
So, like when the bird is flying and is bobbing up and down, it's tracking the character model rather than
Yes.
just in the space itself. It's a nice touch.
All right. We can get some Lulu some experience here.
So, how shall we do this?
We gonna fry this bitch.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that works.
Yep. Sure does. There we go. All right. I think there should be. Yes, there should be a chest. And there should be a save point around here somewhere.
Victory is ours!
Oh, also, we tried the 8th Jackbox party pack that came out, and we really enjoyed it.
It's nice.
Quite good.
I'm a big fan of the draw full animate.
Yeah, the whole pack I enjoyed.
Yeah, it was good. Sometimes with Jackbox packs you get like at least one kind of stinker, but overall we had a really good time.
I feel like the last couple packs have had some really great ones.
I got an achievement for robbing things.
What, in this? I'm thinking
Yeah.
on Jackbox.
I had something that was like about achieving acquisitions, which my brother who was in the military tells me it's not stealing, it's strategically acquiring your needs. So.
No
All
problem.
about that spin.
Yeah.
Volume. Alright.
But yeah, the new Jackbox that had Drawful Animate, which is very cool. It had a social deduction game of being detectives while also being the murderers.
Yes, that
and
was
you had
interesting.
You had to do drawings around letters in your names and trying to guess who drew what. There was a trivia-based game.
Yep. And that was cute.
Yeah. There's one where you had to type up a bunch of answers and that chopped up everyone's answers and gave you those words to work with to build new sentences.
Yeah.
Those were pretty cool.
That was
It's
like
called
a
Job.
Yeah, Job. That was a fun one.
And what was the last one?
There was the trivia. There was
Oh, there was the poll one.
yes, where you made basically polls and you voted on you basically
ranked
voted on
them.
things, you ranked them, and then it would take what you ranked, mix it all together, and then you had to like move through a dungeon based on those results. It was cool.
I think it's 10% off now in Steam, in case people are interested. Not an ad, just enjoyed it.
Yeah, we just liked it. We don't make any money.
Nope. Actually, as of now, we make zero money on
We make
anything. through
zero
the
money on our
podcast.
podcast, yeah. Okay. There it is. Oh gosh. Alrighty.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. Because I'm adorable. Alright.
Save point.
Beware Rivera Fiend. To the right. Something Fiend to the left.
It would be a W in the beginning of that.
Weaker Fiend to the right. Stronger Fiend to the left.
There you go.
Yes, I know. Thank you. Gotta save up. Alright. But there's stuff down here, so.
You're going the stronger path, right?
Yep, and I'll probably double back to the weaker path as well because it's an opportunity to grind up and get strong. We want to be strong for Mother. Okay. Alright. See, there's like a chest over there.
Victory is ours!
Ouch. Little bitch. Cool. Alright.
Learn a new move, eh?
Yup. We need Waka. Let's get some Dark Attack.
Dark attack.
Dark Attack! It didn't seem to work. Fuck.
How can a bird grow so big?
Is there a light attack?
No.
Oh, that seems silly.
I don't think there is. Alright, Kamari.
The light attack would be holy.
Oh, yeah. There it is. I don't have,
Yuna. Right?
yeah. She gets it first. Damn, it is not sticking.
Since it's
I've been
flying, you
saving
have
this
like
one for you.
wind attacks.
No.
Trying to go off my Final Fantasy VII Remake
Yeah.
info.
I'm pulling out all the stops.
I'm pulling out all the stops. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oops. That was really good up until that last one. Alright.
So it didn't screw the whole thing up. It just gave you 4 attacks instead of
I
more.
think it just was, like, less powerful.
Gotcha.
Should have stocked up on eye drops with... We don't like that.
I do like Orin seeing that and going, no.
Yeah. Gotta get bio. And that will make it. So I can use Arin's overdrive here, but the problem is that I'm using an Xbox controller and it's gonna give me the PlayStation buttons.
Okay, so just hit it where they would be.
I'm gonna fuck it up. Is what the problem is. Oh, fuck. Yeah. It actually gave me the AB though, which is interesting.
Well, wasn't it that you had the PlayStation controller before and that wasn't working for
That
you,
was-
so he got you the
you know
Xbox
what?
controller?
You might be right about that, actually. How about that? Y'all better move, thank you.
When it lands, is that basically like it's bloodied?
Yeah, it means it's damaged. This is why we like bio. Give me the thing.
Does it do damage per turn? Like, is it a dot?
Bio does poison damage, so anytime the enemy takes an action, it gets damage.
Oh, cool.
Do I care about this?
Riku's back.
Just gonna steal and leave.
Yep. How astute of you.
It's like I know
I won't go
you
so
or
easy on you
something.
next time.
Yeah, I told you right. It did give me Xbox. I just also panicked. It happens.
Have you played a lot of games with QuickTime events and such?
Mostly this and Mass Effect. Although Mass Effect was literally just like a trigger. Like, you didn't have to do, like, a whole sequence.
I forgot if you played the new Tomb Raider. I know you wanted to.
I started it, but it was giving me stress. It was giving me some anxiety.
That game beats the shit out of Lara Croft.
Yeah, I was not in the right mind state to deal with that at the time. I was sort of like, no thank you.
I didn't end up beating the first of the new ones. I played through a lot of it, but I don't know, I fell off.
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
sometimes you need to be in the right mood for games, and you can't force yourself through it, you know?
Yeah. Like Uncharted, I needed to play it at the right times. And then once I hopped in, I'm like, I don't want to put it down. Cool, the game's over? Great. And then I just like slowly fall out of that mood. I'm like, I got it in. Great. I still haven't played Lost Legacy, I think. I still have to do that. Was that Lost Legacy? Yeah, that was
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Let's see, I want that. That's what I needed. Cues.
more letters.
Yes. That's not good. Ow.
Right off the bat. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it was chest, though.
Yep.
Oh, very interesting. Having a chest there. That's cool.
In battle? Yeah.
Yeah.
So sometimes, sometimes, those chests actually work against you because they end up being like, they end up either being like villains or they end up being something
Like mimics?
bad, or they like bombs or something like that. Yeah. But these ones are fine. There's a certain cave where they get really annoying. Can you guys dodge? I know this is like hard or whatever, but like It's a humongous fucking bird. I feel like you should be able to go out of the way.
What is this thing called?
It's called a zoo.
With an X or a Z?
A Z. See?
I see. Sorry, it's not I see, it's... Let's see here.
Whoops. That's not right.
Is a type of rock. All type of elements do exactly 100%. Doesn't look like it's weak against anything.
Weak against bio.
It says use Dark Buster in strong attacks.
Okay. Well, it's... We got it. Your best move. Mari, honey. But yeah, bio does 4,500 damage every time it takes an action, so it ends up being quite nice. Abilities.
Yeah, apparently it's weak to darkness and slow.
Okay, that's good to know actually, because I can have Titus cast slow on it.
And it says to also use haste, which you've been doing as well.
Yeah. Usually use haste.
Yeah, it feels like it's called a rock if it was D&D. Yes, and the species, as per the Final Fantasy wiki, is also a rock. A large boyard.
Why would you boyoid?
Relax, take it easy.
Son. That thing is... I'm so... Titus! You're my speedy boy. That was embarrassing for you. You should be embarrassed.
I'll take care of him.
Woof. Okay.
So, was the strong demon or fiend, is there a particular thing, or did it just mean like there were stronger things in this direction?
I think it means that there are stronger fiends in this direction. We got more rocks, more of the giant worms, than say the like mix of the like fire-breathing boy, the birds, etc.
Wobots.
Wobots. Indeed. Yes. Sorry for my yawning, guys. I'm sleepy pee. Okay.
It's 9:25. It's about that time.
It is about that time. I took my ADD meds late today because I was like, hey, you know, I gotta stay up like late to do the stream, and by late it's like 11 as opposed to 10:30.
Yeah, apparently it didn't do shit for you being...
I'm a very sleepy girl on a very set sleep schedule. I did get really hecked up with the time change, both when I was in Scotland and then coming back from it. I was like, over in Scotland, I was having an issue where I was staying up until like 1 o'clock in the morning. And then over here, I became freaking narcoleptic. Like, I was just trying to fall asleep at any place I could possibly do. I think I went to bed at like 7 one day. I was so tired.
Multiple days.
Multiple days. I was very tired. But I've evened out. Now I'm waking up once more at like 7 o'clock in the morning instead of 5. Aaron! Kids. I don't... Like, it's huge and it's slowed. You should do better. Alright, I think it's... I'm coming back through here. That was not as effective as I wanted it to be, but not.
Farewell.
It's fine.
No time to waste.
I'm
Let's
just
go.
gonna save and level up, and I want to show you the Cactar City. It's,
Yay.
hard to see right now because it is very. I think it's in a sandstorm. I don't think the sandstorm goes away until we get the airship. Maybe something has to happen for the sandstorm. And it's not that it drops a sick techno beat.
Yeah.
Swap him out with Titus. Goodbye. Ouch. Okay, I gotta get some fucking blindness prevention happening equipped. Shit sucks.
Does it go away when the battle's over?
It does. It's just annoying. This is probably gonna miss. Yeah. And I didn't use. I didn't get a lot of. I did not
Is Kimahri
get a lot.
immune to blindness?
I don't think so. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I think the frustration I'm having is that I really should have bought more eye drops and in preparation for here, and I did not do that because I had what they call hubris. And I should not have had the hubris, is what I'm saying. Now! I wonder if Titus can hit it. No, because you're also blinded. There we go. That gets us there. That gets us there. Okay.
Did it.
Alright. Do we have anything in our... You know what? I can also... Yeah, I have dark wards. I just need to put them on. Titus! Recovery shield. Dark ward? Don't have a dark ward for you, so... Let's do that.
That's a dark
Oh, he
ward.
does have a dark ward on. We love to see it. Okay. And she has a bright angle as well. She's got a silence proof? SOS shell. A bright ward. We do.
Told says, you mentioned Civ 6 recently. I found its 2 main expansions on sale recently on Steam. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that it was. The expansions were on sale. Some of the super hot ladies that I wanted to play as were not, are in there.
Yeah, they were on sale when the main game was on sale, but they may have went back on sale.
Alright. Alerts. Armor.
I personally haven't had a lot of time to play it recently. I just came off of a 13-day work week, so I'm a little tanked. The only game I've really been playing is poker.
Dark word. See, I don't have enough eye drops to make dark word, but I do have dark proof. And that's Kimari. I would rather give dark proof to Mr. Waka. There goes sleep word. Cool. He's there. Okay, that is helpful.
Told says I didn't say I had time to play Civ.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
to add it to the collection of unplayed games, which completely understand that.
Totally fair.
Because you never know when you will want to play it.
I'm like intrigued by Civ. I've now played it enough times where like the fourth time I played it, I felt like I kind of got it, but I still have like this like weird, like, oh, my other civilization people are going to the moon, and I'm still plunking rocks together, so makes the girl feel weird. Oh, is that something? I want that.
It's a pretty deep, long game to learn.
Give me the book. Yay! And equals R. I leveled up. Okay. Oh my god. Wow. Wow! So annoying.
I foresee no difficulty.
Dude's a truck.
Yeah, he is.
I love how I got Gav saying that now.
Oh, yeah?
With Ike in Super Smash Brothers. I was Ike, because he's like a truck.
Aw, that's so cute.
Yeah. He said that about something else too. Like it was really strong and like tanky. He was like, he's just a truck. Like, yeah.
He's such a cute boy. One of my job interviews, I was talking about how like I'm set to New York. I'm like locked into New York. And I was like, I've got a stepson, and he's pretty cute, so we kind of want to stick around. The interviewer was like, like, yeah, that's fair.
He is pretty cute.
He is pretty cute. I wonder if it's in the next area. I think it must be. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Fuck you.
He hits overkill so often.
Yeah. He's a brick house.
It's over.
Do-do-do-do. We grindin'. Okay. So I think it might be this way.
So, Told, you said you didn't have time to play Civ 6. Are you playing anything else in the interim?
No! Oh my god! Why would you start
Wow,
with that?
off the bat. Jesus.
Oh fuck, what do I do?
Run.
It's probably immune to many things.
No, it just says it's hard.
What? No, yeah, no, it is what it is. Sometimes if you're fast enough and you have piercing, you can do that. Okay, so there it is. So this is Cactuar
looks like it.
City.
That's cool.
That's not.
Told, no, it's not. Told says main time sink has been Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I've been streaming Morrowind as well. Morrowind was my first Elder Scrolls game. I enjoyed it. Remember my brother walking past the TV and he says, "What is this?" I'm Morrowind. He's like, "Wow, this looks not fun." Shut up. Fun for me.
I'm having a great time. Although, honestly, like, it seems to me Jay is the kind of person who would just give you shit for whatever, you know?
Yeah. I feel like he would be more into it nowadays, but it's probably not as, like, it doesn't keep the pace enough for him.
Yeah, that's fair.
And way too many hours. He's played a few Final Fantasies, though, I think. Pretty sure he went through 7. Colt says, it's my 3rd playthrough. I'm hooked enough to be building an app for it, too. Oh,
Wow.
really? Like what? I never got to beat Morrowind. The last time I played it was when it was on original Xbox.
I don't think I ever played Morrowind. But, excuse me. I think I started Oblivion. Excuse me, at one point. But,
I played Oblivion as well, but I got stuck in a DLC area, and I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Stopped out.
No, I don't consent to this. No! Anyway. Well, let's try and use my overdrive again as a redemption. Alright. Yay, I did it!
Nice.
You can also use Kimari's, or not Kimari, Arin's other overdrive called Shooting Star to basically yeet your enemy away, but Titus is inside of it, so I think that might not be the best
Yeah.
use for time.
Tull says, Concept is a character / class designer and level up tracker. So far I have a tool that lets me generate JSON versions of spells. Oh, interesting.
This is so nasty. So, like, why was that necessary? Disgusting.
So when it generates the JavaScript files, is it like a is it kind of like a database and you're able to just input it and your script will take it and input it into the device?
Waka, you son bitch.
Farewell.
Sorry, baby. About to get into some Java nerd talk.
That's fine. I'm just grinding over here. Making a living.
We're going to talk about databases.
You know. That's cool. Oh, actually. Dope. I am making my way downtown to get to Sloga. Hell yeah. Alright.
Says, yeah, I didn't want to type out the details of everything in code, so I created a tool that writes the code for me. That is working smarter, not harder, as Morgan likes to say. I love that.
What is that? Armor break. Dope.
Mainly so that I can keep learning code while I'm still looking for work.
There you go.
It's very good. Very, very good. There's one thing, like, if you stop doing code for a little bit, the moment you go back, you're like, what the hell does any of this do?
Yeah, it's
I take such breaks in
learning a
between
language.
code. Yeah. You know, I mean, it's blatantly learning language. When I was in college for computer science, I did not have to take a language because Java and C and everything were the languages. Though I didn't learn C in college. I learned C++, to be specific.
Whew, we're gonna be spending mad money at the next shop we find.
Been getting a lot.
Huh?
Been getting a lot.
No, I've just been using a lot.
Oh.
Ow, you dongles!
Titus, get up. Stop taking a nap.
My goodness.
Riku's back.
I actually probably need to do this. Yeah. And I should do that.
Been to any conventions lately? Nah. I haven't.
Nah.
I'm not going anywhere. We've been very much inside.
Yeah.
I haven't touched the New York City subway in a year and a half.
I have. I've been certain places, but I've always been. I'm very careful when I'm out and about to stay masked, and I don't socialize a lot because people dirty, yo. And
Yep.
the atmosphere right now in New York City is very like inconsistent on who is obeying things and who is not, and who wants to be a real dickhead about things and who is not. So sometimes it's best to just strong feet in vicinity.
Also, I think the last convention we did was the Long Island Tabletop Convention.
And that was virtual.
Yep. I know the Nerdarchy convention got pushed. I don't even know if they landed on another date yet.
I genuinely have no idea.
I mean, I haven't heard from anything that in
Yeah.
a long time. It's so hard to plan anything.
It is, and like honestly, conventions are one of those things where like normally you get con crud, right? Like normally you're expecting to get sick when you go to a con.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, not to like make anybody feel bad about if they went, but like the pictures out of Gen Con did not inspire in me a whole lot of optimism about the state of conventions in pandemic times. Like a lot of people all up on each other. Didn't seem to be a lot of like distancing.
I wonder if there's like a vaccine requirement or anything. I don't know. I didn't look into it.
I don't know if there is a vaccine mandate there, but
Toll says, I heard decent things about PAX West. Masks and vaccines were both required. That's good, at least.
that
That's
is
very good.
nice. Yeah.
I don't know. I've had a lot more social anxiety after the last year and a half, like more so than usual. And like we have people in our family that if they were to get sick, it could be death. So we've been as careful as possible. So going out anywhere is minimal and very, very far in between.
Yeah.
Better safe than sorry.
Better safe than sorry.
And from my kid's school, I get an email at least once a week of like, this case was found in the junior or senior high school. This case was found in the elementary school. Like, it's all the time.
My turn now.
Let's see if Titus can be a fast enough boy. He can! Look at him go.
I don't know even like when things are back to quote unquote normal, you know, of whether or not I would be going to conventions as much. I haven't really had a drive.
Yeah.
There are obviously some people I miss very, very much that I would see at those conventions, but
Yeah. That is definitely a component, right? Of like. Oh, they give me outbound missions. Okay. Yeah, it's rough. Conventions can be hard, also just socially anyway. Like when you have people that you're there to meet up with, and that can be very cool. But also, like when we did Gen Con, I was pretty careful to take breaks. Where like I basically said, you know what, I can't be around every single person right now. So like I need to go back to the hotel room and I need to like read a book and like take a bath or a shower and just chill out.
Yep. Yeah, you did that for D&D Live and Gen Con.
Yeah, and that actually helped me have a much healthier like experience with those two events where I didn't feel like I was like absolutely freaking dying by the end of it. There's a monster in there.
And I did a slightly different approach, which was I knew that my time with these people would be very short and I want to get as much as I could, and I was going to handle the mental fallout afterwards. So I just soaked it all up and then, you know, spent the next couple days just soaking it in.
Yeah.
Holt says, I'm with an XCCD comic. It'll be nice when the 6-foot social distancing ends and I can go back to my usual 10 feet.
I mean, that's
I
real.
like that. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry that we came back to Final Fantasy and it's just grinding, but
It's also talking. It's conversing.
yeah,
It's hanging
no.
out.
No,
I don't get to hang out with you very much, baby.
Oh my god. That's so silly. We hang out every single day. Every single day. We be hanging out.
But speaking of missing people and not seeing them in a while, like when I was talking to Adam yesterday, I reminded him that it's been 2.5 years since D&D Live, and he was like, "What shit is this? It's been so long."
We do miss those boys. They are so nice. And Cass, I should say. Yes, and Cass. They're good people.
I believe the group word for the entirety of them are the lovable dickheads.
Oh my god, that's a great one.
I mean, in their Discord, they are King Dickhead and regular Dickhead. Just what they are.
Did I miss
In the
that?
kindest way possible.
Oh, there was a level 4 there blocking it. That's why I couldn't get into it. Okay.
And especially being off social media and stuff too, like the amount of people I've talked to has decreased very, very much. But I still reach out via Discord and text people that I miss very, very dearly.
Yeah, I think it's hard sometimes, and like
My turn now.
honestly,
I'll be
like,
right back.
also some people are really burnt out, and
Yeah.
excuse me, it's hard to like manage the like. Sorry, we're gonna have to fight this fucker. It's sometimes hard to like manage the, you know what, I want to hang out with people, but also whoopsie poopsie, that needs to change. fuck. Okay.
Can you switch your weapon in battle?
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
It takes an action.
It's better than being stuck with it.
Ow!
It's hard to manage, but
You start to feel like, you know, everybody should not have to have that, like, very, like, how do you say? Like, you can say, like, I am, at this point, like, less likely to, you know, do social stuff, but then you're like, when you do want to do that social stuff, you have to have grace for people who are still, like, not in that vibe, you know? Does that make sense?
I have no idea where you're trying to get at.
I'm just saying that, like, in an age of, like, social things of being, like, social limited, right? You can have moments where, like, you're finally ready to do a social thing, but that person isn't, you know?
Ah, I see. You just, yeah, everyone needs to acclimate at their own pace.
Yes, is what I'm getting at.
Oh, speaking of people I miss, I was going to talk to Eugenio about doing a spooky stream this month.
Yes. I think Eugenio is actually back in doing some theater stuff.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
I think he's actually doing streaming for a theater things, which is actually very funny.
That's incredibly fitting.
Oh my god. Ugh. Lulu. Oh god.
You know, I'm gonna message him and see if he's available next Friday. Yeah, I can't do it this Friday because I have Avernus, but
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get Mr. Kent Brookwood up here.
what do you call it? The Jane Fonda?
The Jane Fonda. Take that.
I have messaged the kind man.
Aw, he's such a good boy. Yay, we killed it.
Told asked where. Oh, go ahead.
I got to hang out with Adam from Snyder's Return. Adam Powell.
Over here.
Hey, we made it. Well, I was in Scotland, and he had mentioned he was going to interview Eugenio. Oh, fuck's sake.
Wonderful. May not have released that information yet, baby.
Oh, sorry.
What?
I take it.
You with us down there?
Nothing happened. We green screened. Okay.
Let's go.
You should listen to Adam's stuff anyway.
Yeah.
It's actually an interview with me and John on there.
Yeah.
And a ton of
Where's Yuna?
awesome people. Told asked, where are you playing Avernus and as what? I am playing Avernus with Adam from D&D's for Nerds,
Who's attacking us?
which I'll explain in a minute after this.
Kayaku!
A war between Yevon and the Albed?
Daigak Fanuk! Wadu Kuvundro Sumanas.
Vidran.
It's Sid.
Riku's friends? Well, just don't stand
Oh, is
there.
that Sid in this game?
Mm-hmm. He's
Let's go
Riku's
kick
dad.
those Guado out of our home.
Who?
Sid, leader of the Al Bhed. He's my dad.
Let's go.
Yeah, we have to save Uni.
Not only Yuna, right?
Right.
So Adam from D&D is for Nerds is the DM, and then it's Bucky, me, Nick from TI, and Stephen Dunkelman. His sister is the one in Rooster Teeth. But Stephen is also Jules from Dungeon Drux's husband, and that's how I met him. Was at a convention, and they were sitting there because I was there with Jules and Jonathan. I think Ted was there as well. But this is not a recorded game. It's actually our home game. As home game as you can get with an Australian, Canadian, New Jersey guy, and 2 New Yorkers. And what am I playing? I am playing a Warforged Dunamancy wizard named Vincent.
Where are you?
Old says Sid is Yuna's uncle too.
Yes, because they're cousins. Okay. I'm immune to that, bitch. Sorry. What do I want to take out here?
Are these your usual Final Fantasy bombs?
Yes.
Let me break the ice.
And also in the Avernus game, we had Cass as well, but she had to rotate out just due to schedule. But she played a wonderful character named Wamikin Gooseknuckle. John is playing a Gith monk, healing, which is pretty cool. Nick is playing a rogue. I don't remember which type. Phantom rogue, I believe. And Steven is playing a Dragonborn fighter. Told says, sound like fun. My Avernus campaign got put on hold for the DM to do some job seeking. Half-drow cleric of Shar named Dr. Oliver.
Ooh.
That's a solid name.
She's not confused proof.
You and John with your half-drows. I used to play drows all the time. You know, 3rd edition, 4th edition. Dinner time. Enjoy the remainder of the stream. Thanks, Told. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks for
as usual,
joining.
man. Heads up, it is 10 o'clock, by the way.
It is 10 o'clock. So I'm thinking I'm going to get through this fight and we're going to call it.
What are you going to call it?
Call it maybe. I'm gonna see. I'm just gonna get through this combat situation and then I'll probably go back to my last save and then go from there. Because this is a whole stretch of stuff happening here.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Kid. Alright. Waka. That's probably gonna explode on us.
Oh, that wasn't so bad.
Okay, hold on. Okie
Very
dokie,
good.
guys. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna have to play that over again because I'm just gonna go to the last. Or we can
What
play through
in
this.
Yevon's name are those Guado thinking?
This is terrible.
Alright, so let me go back to my saves here, over here, and then next time we will continue. Bucky's coming in to do a little dance. Hi, Bucky. he's dancing. So next time we will pick off in the siege of home. Bucky's dancing behind me. Hey, Bucky. And we will play through that. So that yelling happens the whole time that you're in here. So I'm gonna actually quit the game so that it's not so horrible to wrap up here. Okay, so thank you so much for coming into another installment of Final Fantasy X with Josh and me. Thank you, Josh, for providing commentary and helping while I was fighting.
You're welcome. No problem.
My talent for acquisition that I got was steal successfully with Riku 200 times.
Oh, John has now entered my room, but there's no camera to dance on, so he's just doing it for the fun of it.
I'm only leaving you out of it.
Yeah.
And for just the end of the stream notes, we had an episode come out on Monday. It was episode 63 of our newer arc.
Yes.
Where it is quite an episode.
It's interesting. It's
an interesting time.
Interesting time. I'm currently editing the episode that's going to be coming out on the 1st, which is very appropriately Halloweeny spooky. I'm very excited to get that out to you guys as well. But yeah, we got new episodes out there. If you watch me on Star Trek, we are on a brief hiatus until about November. We've got people who are starting new jobs and stuff, so we're trying to figure out schedules. So we left on a big cliffhanger, so that's fun. Sorry, but we will be back with Star Trek eventually. And that'll be announced on my Twitter or on the Gamers Table Twitter. I think that's all I've got.
Yeah, that's really it.
Okay. Well, thanks again, guys. Have a wonderful evening. You're wonderful. Say hi to us on say hi to me on Twitter. I'm the only one on it. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.